Welcome back to Behind the Walls. I'm Jason with JP Inc. and today we're bringing you to another awesome bathroom remodel. This thing is going to turn out really, really cool, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we do. So I'm going to show you what we got going on. We've already got it started, but I'm going to kind of key you in on some of the details here and you can kind of get a visual. As you can see here, this is where the old vanities used to be. The new vanities are going back here. They're a little more modern. They're going to be a little more narrow to accommodate for our new toilet and our new bidet that's going here as well. As you can see behind me, there's a massive tub. We've got another massive tub that's going right here. So that position is not going to change. What really is going to change in this bathroom is this whole wall is coming out. This whole wall is coming out. And when you come through here, what is now the closet, used to be the closet, this whole wall is coming out. So we're making half of this other bedroom in here part of the closet is going to be the closet. So this new closet is going to be roughly 200 square foot. You got damn near 20-foot ceilings in here. So this bathroom is going to be huge. And y'all got to go. I got to finish tearing out this bathroom. All right, so a lot has changed since the demo part of this bathroom. I'm just going to walk you through what we talked about last time, and then we're going to go through with the new stuff. So previously, I said the tub was going to be there because that's where it was originally. Shower was going to be in the corner. Toilet, bidet, urinal. So since we did a tear out, since the space is enormous, this is a very, very big bathroom. Went to the drawing board. I kind of came up with this new idea. The owners have granted me that on doing the design how I want to do it, and this is what we come up with. This is pretty pimping. So let's talk about the vanity area. We've increased the vanity from about 6 foot to 10 foot. We're going to do wall mounted vanities. Obviously we're going to go wall mount faucets. Here's a rough inbound. We're doing these very, very cool medicine cabinets in the wall. They're made by Roburn, and they actually lift up on a mechanism, easy mechanism, will lift up. You got LED, automatically turns on. You got power in the medicine cabinet. They're probably the coolest medicine cabinets I've ever seen. We're going to have 4 pendants that come down that surround the medicine cabinet. I'm trying to give you a visual here. And you do your thing. So you got his and hers, or hers and his, however you want to do it. We did keep the toilet and the bidet in the same spot, but we just moved it down. So bidet and toilet. Some might ask, why didn't you do the toilet, do the bidet? I'm on a 2nd floor. This used to be a single-story house. It was an addition. The 2nd story was an addition in the 80s. So I was very limited on where I could move some stuff without getting into some heavy structural changes, and we just didn't want to do that. So we kept the bidet there. We're going to do the urinal. But that's not the cool part. I moved the tub to the center of the room. And you say, why do you do that? Well, it's huge. Look at this space that we have to work with. Instead of doing a traditional on-the-wall tub like everybody else does, this is like spa feeling. You just kind of lounge in this 6-foot tub. You're gonna have we have a waterfall spout that's gonna come out of this wall right here. It's gonna turn on, and that's how you're gonna fill the tub. But I wanted to give the showers. I'm all about showers. My guys, we love doing showers, especially zero entry. So there's nothing better than a dual. I'm gonna say that again. A dual entry, 2 ways to get in this shower, 0 entry. So you walk through here, and we're in this shower. This is your shower. It's about 44 inches or so right here. We're going to have a rain head. You're going to have your body sprays, multiple valves. We're going to build a little bench here, come right here, and this is what we kind of would consider your drying area. So you can hang your towels right here. You get dried off, and then you just walk into this other bedroom, closet. It's as big as a bedroom, but it's a closet. We got all custom cabinetry going in here. No open shelves, everything's gonna be behind doors, all solid wood. So a lot of little features that we're incorporating in this bathroom are in the design features itself. As you can see, we did some cantilever ceilings. We're gonna do 2 can lights up there with the rain head. Everything's gonna have accent lighting. So we're gonna do up lighting above the cantilever ceilings. We're gonna do down lighting underneath the vanities. This is not going to have a deck. It's going to be flush. So this is all going to be glass tile, and this is going to be glass tile, and this is going to be a sheet of glass to prevent the overspray. Haven't decided what kind of glass yet, but I can promise you it's going to be pretty cool. We're really pushing for modern and sleek, and that's what the owners want, and that's kind of what I like to do. So it's kind of a match made perfect. They're going to get what they want, and it's going to be beautiful. Your urinal's still going to go here. We're going to do a really funky, cool light right here. We're going to do a texture wall. We haven't decided. We're tossing around the idea of a copper wall with the urinal, so we just have to wait and see what that comes out to be. But so far, a lot has gone on. We've rewired it, we've replumbed it. Tomorrow, the plumbing's starting, the final rough in, and then after that, we're going to start insulating and putting these walls together. So about another week or so, we should have a full view of how this is going to work and how it's going to be. I gotta get back to work, and we'll see again. All right, welcome back. There's been a lot done since last time, so we're going to walk you through this and show you what we got going on with the new layout, and now you can really get a visual on the design. So first off, let's start with the travertine / stone. It is a natural stone. It's a chiseled edge. It's a Versailles pattern. It's very busy, but it has a lot of character and natural aesthetics, which you can see in this stone. So after we get this all done, we're going to clean it, we'll seal it, and then we're going to grout it with our Fusion Pro grout. So let's take a walk around. We added this knee wall for the semi-private bidet and toilet area. I think we added this fan, what we call a fart fan. I guess the direct line of sight is your best efficiency for one of these. So instead of putting it in the ceiling, we put it right here where your butt's going to be. So this is our flow of the bathroom, as we did in the last. You've seen the raw framing. Now you see that we've got our Schluter Curdy board up, all our waterproofing, our body sprays, our rain head, and this is for our handheld. So all the valving and the controls are right here, and it is fully waterproof. We got some little more touch-ups to do to make that 100%, and then we're gonna get to tiling. But you can see as we walk through here, we added a bench. We're gonna make this kind of like the dry off area. So we're gonna add some hooks here for towels, robes, and then once you get dried off, you can go right into your closet. As you can see, we got the tub, 6-foot tub. We got a waterfall spout that's gonna go there. And then this whole tub face is gonna be glass. This will be a limestone wall, and then that wall will be 100% glass. A really cool feature we need to hit on, this is probably one of my favorite features of this, is these are probably the coolest medicine cabinets you're ever gonna see. Full glass, counterweight, all aluminum construction. When you open it, LED lights turn on. We're all about efficiency. This is LED. Not only that, this is a built-in defogger for the mirror. And then you also at night, you can keep these on. And this is your handle light, so you can see it at night. You can turn that off with that. This is made by Roburn. Very good quality. Highly impressed with this. It has multiple accessories and options. You can do TVs, fold-out mirrors, organizing trays. This is a pretty cool feature in this bathroom. You can see we got our urinal wall here. We got a pretty cool light that's going to go up here. We're doing something kind of different with this wall. We're waiting on it to come in. But since we got a lot of texture, it's very modern, we decided to highlight this wall, put the urinal here, and that's it. So over the next few days, we're going to get this thing pretty close to buttoned up, and then we should have all the electrics in, and then show you all the nice lights and all the features we got. So stay tuned. All right, so we're in our last couple of days of this extraordinary bathroom model we're doing. We're going to walk you through what we've got completed and what we still lack, and hopefully you enjoy it. So let's take a walk over here. Finally got our urinal set. The most needed and wanted piece in this whole bathroom was this right here. This wall's not done. This is our base paint. We're going to do a pearl finish, and you'll see that on the last video we do for this series. But this is going to look pretty cool. We got Home Interior Solutions. Here they're finishing up our cabinet installed for our closet. We've got our tub done. We've got the glass done. our shower wall, our splash glass, if you want to call it. This was a pretty cool feature. It looks like it's floating. Can't really tell you how we did that, but it's definitely cool. Our zero entry is completed. Everything in the shower is done. We'll walk through that feature when everything's cleaned up. We got our toilet. We got our pretty cool bidet sitting here. That's all complete. The vanities are in. We're waiting on template, and then that top will be going in probably 4 or 5 days. That's kind of a process. And then after that, we're going to be wrapping this thing up. But now you get to see what this has really come down to on the design and the colors. We hope you enjoy it. We're really looking forward to finishing this, and then you can see the final product. All right, so we're 100% complete on our extraordinary bathroom model that we've been showing you, and we're about to show you the final outcome. So let's go inside. Okay, so here we are. I'd really like to say thanks to the owners of this house for really giving me the design rights on this. We're about to show you what this whole design started out with, and this is why we came up with this. This is what I like to call freestyle design. There was really no drawings, no plan on paper. It just was all as we went, or a vision kind of like I had, and I think it turned out immaculate. So let's just start in the closet and we'll go from there. All right, so the whole design of this bathroom is very modern, very sleek, hidden details, and on every aspect we've really tried to do that. This closet was designed and installed by Home Interior Solutions, and they did a fantastic job. As you can see, all the lighting is hidden. You don't see any of the fixtures. It is LED, but we wanted to give that clean appearance. We didn't want anything hanging from the ceilings, and this is what we came up with. You can see all the clothes and everything's behind doors, so it's all concealed. It's just, and it's beautiful. This is a beautiful turnout right here. All right, so everything in this bathroom that we used on fixtures is made by Kohler. I'm a huge fan of Kohler. I think they make a very nice product, and we kept everything the same. All the fixtures here that you see are the Purist collection. So if you want to reference that and look it up, this is the cleanest lines that I could find on faucets and fixtures. Here's your Kohler tub. It's a 6-foot tub. We did a separate hot and cold. Here's our waterfall faucet. This was just a new addition. The other one that we, on a different brand, we tried to use didn't work, so we went back to Kohler, which should have did in the first place. But this is a pretty cool faucet. It flows anywhere from 6 to 20 gallons per minute based on your pressure and outcome of your plumbing you got. But it does what we need it to do, and it has a beautiful waterfall effect. One of the highlights of this bathroom for the owner was the urinal wall, which we touched base on before. What we ended up doing here was a faux paint with a brushed pearl, which gives it kind of a metal look. We wanted a clean appearance. Urinals they're not that pretty, so we wanted to make it kind of cool looking and nice and clean, and this is what we come with. Stainless steel with a push button design. We did that Bobo accent lighting, which is made by Buck Lighting, to give this wall more of a good feel, something you could be proud of seeing in here. So this is what we came up with. Let's step over to the shower. So here's our double entry curbless 0-entry shower, which we're getting pretty popular for doing. So this is our first double entry, and this is just awesome. So it's all about function. You walk in, you do your thing, you shower, and then over here is your drying station. Everything here is waterproof by Schluter. The whole floor is done in Schluter, so you don't have to worry about any water. But you dry off here, and then you can go in your closet. We put the Remodel temperature controller here, so you can adjust your temperature on your heat however you wanted it. We increased the pressure to the house so he can have good pressure from the body sprays and the wands. So let's show you a little detail on the body sprays. We got the body sprays. They're fully adjustable. Anywhere you want to put them. Everything has been sealed. As you can see how the water flows no issues without having a curb. Everything works out perfect. So you got that. We also got the rain head. This is your spa feeling. This is what you relax and get away. And then we did an adjustable shower head. Now we're gonna talk about pressure. Maybe you can get the camera in here a little close and I'll show you. When we increase the pressure on this house, if you just watch the shower head, I'm gonna turn this on and you're gonna see this thing jump. That's pressure. That's what you like. That's what the owner wanted, and you get some pressure. So we set this in position where you could sit here, you know, for the ladies, they can shave their legs, do everything. I mean, you can move this all around the shower. It's in a perfect spot, and it's beautiful. Everything else, it's all cobalt glass tile, recessed LED lights, and you just couldn't ask for a better function. Here we put the toilet, obviously, and the bidet. Again, this is what we call a fart fan, so it takes care of what it needs to do right there on the spot. Where this bathroom started from was this top right here. This is Vetrazzo, made out of recycled Skyy Vodka bottles, I'm pretty sure. But the owner, she wanted this, she loved it, she loves cobalt blue. This is where this design started from. I've never done cobalt blue, but I think we did a pretty good design and tying all this together. There's some really cool hidden features in here that have shocked a lot of people on what we've done. So let's just jump back over to the shower. You don't get any more frameless than this right here. There's no track, there's no bracing, it's 1/2-inch glass. It's basically floating on the wall. It's one of the coolest features here. So another cool feature, these are vessel sinks. And when I say vessel, they're meant to be on top of the counter. That's how they're designed. As you can see, I wanted to do something different, so we undermounted them. She wanted cobalt blue. We couldn't find any above, you know, surface mount or undermount sinks that looked good, so we found these and we made it work. And I like to give props on people that do good work. The installer from Florida Bath and Services, located in Santa Rosa Beach, his name is Luis, and he installed this. That guy is an artist. I couldn't thank him enough for the time he took to put this in and the thought that went behind this. He never did undermount vessels. This was his first time, and it's flawless. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. So thank him for that. As you see, we did our wall mount faucets. We topped it off with the glass from the shower to kind of bring all the blues together. It's going to be hard to see on camera, but the white that we have in the countertop here actually almost identically matches the color of the cabinets. This is linen color, so like an antique white almost, but it almost matches beautifully, and that's why we went with that. Obviously we did the free floating design. That's your more modern. Everything is square, sharp angles, sharp lines, and then LED everything. The other cool feature, which gets a lot of woes and wows, are, you know, the Roburn Medicine cabinets. By far, like I think I mentioned before, this is probably one of the best pieces I've ever used as far as assembling and detail, as far as how they built it. This is flawless. This is an awesome, awesome product. We're gonna send this to Roburn because I don't even think on their website they showed twin 48s. This is twin 48-inch medicine cabinets. This is something that we can kind of show off to Roburn, so hopefully they'll get a kick out of that. This is it, man. This is our end result. My guys worked very, very hard, put up with a lot from me on the design. When you do freestyle design, you come with changes. Some stuff works, some stuff don't, and this is what we came up with on the final. There was quite a few little redos here and there because it just had to be perfect. And we thrive on trying to be the best and providing the best quality. So there's one detail in this bathroom that kind of stands out on us trying to be the best and push the limit, and but if somebody can figure out what that detail is, email me and you might get a surprise in the mail. I hope you enjoyed this series of this bathroom. We look forward to doing hopefully a few more doing something like this. And we look forward to your comments. Thanks for tuning in.